This was waiting for you. The last card. I generally stop here unless more cards are coming, and this was waiting. And look what it is. It's the Soulmates card. You guys, you literally got blessed in Soulmates last week. You have the Fates card here. You have this regeneration. Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your love messages, love reading, love tarot reading, love oracle reading. We are on Wisdom of the Oracle today, Aquarius. Welcome. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Now, you could obviously know that you're an Aquarius, your sun, but you could also have it in your chart, and that's why you're watching. I do have playlists, you guys, so if you want to get a bigger picture, be sure to go and look for your person and your person's rising sign. And look what I'm just noticing right now. Okay, this is what I want to say to you. This isn't going to be for everybody, but some of you are very strongly connected to a Libra. That's just not for everyone, but that's there. And also Gemini, okay? We haven't even done the reading yet, so take all that with a grain of salt. Honestly, it doesn't matter about that because you're here for a reason. So you could be an Aquarius, of course, have it in your chart, but you could also be here and not even know why you're here. And there's something for you. Or you could be watching for an Aquarius in your life. So however you came to be here, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. And I wanted to say to you, that's very interesting, is these were left over. I just saw them from Libra's reading. So I'm going to read them to you, okay? I generally don't do that. When those things happen, it's because they're meant to happen. So they're meant for you as well. I'm not asking for a lot. All I want is for you to look into my eyes and say that everything will be okay. Guys, I'm sorry that it took a breakup to make me realize how I just can't live without you. All right, Aquarius, we will get just a really quick shuffle here so I don't forget later. I'm going to do it again. I generally shuffle very well everything before and more during readings. Okay, this is also, you guys, this is not meant to happen yet, but they have this to say to you too. I'm not asking for a lot. Oh my gosh, it's the same message. Okay, it's a confirmation, you guys. All I want is for you to look into my eyes and say that everything will be okay. That is a very strong message for you. Libra, or excuse me, I just called you Libra, Aquarius. All right, I have goosebumps already. Okay, it's not for everyone. And once again, don't worry about it if it's not the case, but some of you need to hear that. First of all, that is a confirmation for everybody, but some of you also need to know that there are particular messages too for you from your Libra, okay, or Gemini. That's just coming through. And here's the other thing, and I say take that with a grain of salt because sometimes, you guys, we all have our charts, and there's a lot in our charts, you know, and sometimes we're channeling particular energy depending on the moon that we're under. So, you know, or what's going on with the planets, where was everything aligned in that moment. So please take that with a grain of salt. But okay, that's a really strong sign already. We've had some weird camera stuff happening right now. I've never seen that before, the way it was just blinking and went off. But here we go. Let's look at your cut deck here before we start the reading. All right, so look at that. There's some yang energy, some kind of making things happen energy there, you guys. Some masculine energy, you know. But you know there's no gender in tarot, so take that as it resonates. And guys, that's a number one. New beginnings, opportunity, and some potential. All right. We also see the white card here. So you have some questions, Aquarius. What happened with your person? This is a guided connection for sure, but something you guys kind of had, somebody might have had a tower moment, but something happened to you guys where things just kind of got really wrecked, is what I want to say. And you have a lot of questions. And I hope that you get them answered today. The other thing I wanted to say is, yeah, I'm feeling for a lot of you that your person is wanting to come, but this is so early in the reading. I also wanted to tell you, when I was preparing and meditating, which, by the way, I will start including that, what I do before readings, to take you on that journey with me. But I always smudge the area with sage, and I also meditate with sound bowl. So we will start doing that together. But I wanted to say to you, then afterward, I was just kind of getting the decks ready, and I do a lot of shuffling. And I saw the mending card 2 times. I also saw the to the sea card 2 times, which can be going with the flow energy, sort of letting go of control. That's what I wanted to say to you. And I also saw the milk and honey, guys, and that's an everything kind of love. So we don't know yet. Is this new love? Is this love that is coming back? It's so early on, but it's no mistake that the mending came back twice. That is your person. And there are some apologies that need to be made. But whether you guys take that to the next level of getting back together, we're going to have to see what's happening here. And remember, that is up to you guys. And by the way, this was these cards are yours. I wasn't quite ready, but I'm going to put them here. When that happens, they're meant to be. So remember that this is not a prediction, okay? You have free will. Your outcome is up to you, okay? I want to say that to you. It's really important that you know that. And look at here. I don't always look at the bottom of the deck, but when I'm feeling pulled to look at the bottom of the deck or the cut decks or whatever, it's because there are messages for you. This also came down for Libra, guys. Serendipity. This is Spirit putting new love in your path, possibly a love that was already in your life, your person coming back in a new way. Let's see what's happening, because this is a 9, you guys. That is fulfilling, like wishes fulfilled, but that is also things coming to fruition. So for some of you, this is a reconciliation with your person. But let's see what's going on. Okay, well, that's interesting. There we go, cut the deck. Time for a nap. Look, we already talked about that. Seeing the To the Sea card can be about kind of letting go of control a little bit, you know, just maybe a little bit of chasing. That's a confirmation for you. For those of you that needed to hear that, there's definitely some healing that needs to take place between you guys, okay? For sure. And, but there's also this sense of you needing to step back a little bit, maybe for those of you that have been chasing and taking care of yourself here. Look, you have these beautiful stars, Aquarius, and you know the star card and tarot is yours. So this is coming through strong for you to trust yourself, trust your intuition. Your gut instincts are guardian angels, you guys. And remember, this is a general reading. There's a lot of energy coming through, a lot of energy. So not every single thing is going to be for you. Sometimes it is. Sometimes readings can resonate completely, and it's I love when that happens. For me too, as a tarot watcher. But sometimes there are just pieces, okay? So it could be here in the wisdom of the oracle. It could be a totem on the table. It could be a totem that I pull later. We might be pulling some numbers and letters. We'll see. We will be looking at lots. I'm feeling very love messagey. So we will be looking at lots of love messages, song messages. So there's a lot coming for you. So stay tuned, stick around. I know there's something here for you because you wouldn't be here otherwise. And remember, these readings are timeless. When you get here is when you're meant to hear these messages. Even if you think I got one, that's what I needed to hear, then that's what you needed to hear. Okay, please remember that. Guys, look, we just watched me shuffle and cut. There's serendipity again, and there's thinker again. Or maybe you didn't see this actually because this had come down also when I was getting ready. So you're really considering here. Some of you might even be considering a new love already. But serendipity is spirit putting love in your path, Aquarius. Now this can be new love, but it could also be your person coming back. And look, angel numbers, this came up when I was getting the deck ready as well. Your reading ready. So some of you are really not sure what it is that you want to do. But either way, you're flying high. Look at you. on that 4-leaf clover. Love, luck, health, and what is that? Love, luck, health, fortune, I want to say. You're riding it. So things are looking good for you, Aquarius. Guys, you've got these cards waiting. I'm very curious to see what they are. Wasn't quite ready for that. I'm just going to do this last cut here because I feel like Spirit is impatient. So, okay. So before I do a little hand shuffle and we see let's look what's under here because these came down for you. Okay, the Breathe card, very interesting. This is also kind of letting nature take its course. That's what I want to say to you. And you saw time for a nap here, about kind of letting, and I saw it too, the sea twice when I was getting ready, which is about going with the flow. There's a really strong message for you, Aquarius, it's kind of like let go, let God, Mother Nature take its course, let nature take its course, go with the flow. That's the message there. Because I feel like some of you may have been chasing. And for those of you that aren't physically chasing still, because I feel like that's sort of died down, there is this sense of urgency and this little bit of panic, I feel like. And maybe some anxiety coming from that, some sleepless nights for some of you. But regardless, you can't make somebody do something and control them. The only person you can make decisions for and control things for is yourself, okay? Ultimately, and of course, when we're parents, that's another whole thing here. But that's a really strong message for you. And here's the thing. This is about partnerships. This comes 2 and 11, and then there's a 2 there. So this is about balance for you, but also with your person. So that's the other thing I want to say. I feel like maybe one or the other was maybe giving more. I feel like it was you, Aquarius. And there's this real sense of you getting some, needing some balance for yourself, but also for this relationship. So there's a really stepping back, thinking about what it is that you want, taking care of yourself here. Look. Okay. Yeah, I saw for you, I was feeling like there was a kind of a tower moment we talked about with the Y card. And this is sort of the aftermath of that in some ways. It's also a little bit like the Orphan card. And it's the Orphan card, I always feel like it's kind of the I'll be interested to see if it comes down. I always feel like it's sort of the card that would follow the regeneration card, sort of sitting on this gray stump after the fire. Well, here, you guys had a real ending here for sure. Very passionate. And look, you have like a tree of life coming, growing upward to the light. That is what a tree of life does. Okay. Very strong roots. So you guys have a very deep connection. It's a little bit in limbo right now, but it's very deep. It's very emotional. It's very passionate. But there was quite the ending, I want to say, Aquarius. So, but we do see the tree of life here, and we see this, if you're looking closely, these are almost like stars being coming down, Aquarius. Stars, the Aquarius card, the star card, it's your card in the tarot deck. Look at these stars coming down on this tree of life and just lighting it up. So there's a real sense of you coming kind of back to life, but also for a lot of you rebuilding with your person. Now, that's not going to be for everyone, and that's okay. Like I said, take what resonates, throw away the rest. But regardless, for you, Aquarius, if you're not renewing things with your person, that's a 10 there for you. That is the end of the cycle. That's something finishing and starting over. And that's literally this card here. This complicated stuff, this really hard journey that you guys have been on together. But that cycle is coming to an end. And part of that for you is going to be being able to step back a little bit. Okay, that energy, it's coming through really strong. A message for some of you from Spirit to take care of yourself and to let go of that kind of control grip that some of you have, okay? Wow. So we talked about balance, about maybe not having perfect balance with your person. There we go. So there's definitely some, now to be fair, that can be about wanting, sort of like almost getting the Justice card. And there is a really strong twin flame soulmate energy, first of all, I want to say. It's a very deep connection with you guys. But there was we talked about it here, there was some imbalance between you, and now it's showing. And some of you might even be deciding to move on. When I see the fortune cookie here, it's like getting the nope card, which is the not for me card, I want to say. There's a card that comes down. I'm sure you're aware of it. And I feel that energy for some of you, okay? So here we go with the partnership again. 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 2. So this is really about your partnership. Somebody was giving more. Somebody was giving less. But for some of you, there's this sense of getting some sense of balance with your person if you're coming back together. But either way, definitely for you, Aquarius, we see that here. And there's so much of your energy here. Your person could be another Aquarius too. But remember, take all that with a grain of salt, you guys, because I already feel all the energy coming in, and it's really everybody is here. So, but I definitely, there's a very strong Libra, Gemini, also another Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Like I said, you know, Aries, Leo, Sag, everybody's here. Okay? So don't worry about that. But there is this real sense of you were giving more. Could have been in your person too. Things can be vice versa, you guys. So remember that. And I don't remember if I said it or not, but welcome cross watchers if you're here watching for an Aquarius. I think I did. But what do you have to say? And tell us about this connection. Thank you. Guys, all right, look. Got the blessed card here. All right, you got this last week. Aquarius, this connection is, yeah, there we go again. You got the soulmates and the blessed card last week. I remember very, very clearly because your reading made me cry last week, Aquarius. I really just wanted to hug you, and I'm feeling that again. But I have to say, just in that short time, I feel like some of you have been doing this. You've been coming back into yourself is what I want to say, even quite literally meditating or looking into it, trying to figure it out. But either way, look at, you got the regeneration card this week. So this is looking, regardless of your love, okay? This is a love reading. But I also do life readings. I haven't been lately, but that comes through. And there's definitely some stuff that's gone on for you, and that makes me really want to hug you. Really, I just was really in tears last week during your reading, but I still feel that somewhat, but I feel stronger that I'm happy for you because I feel like you're regenerating. That's what I'm feeling for you, and it's definitely you're blessed. Okay. So you're definitely being divinely guided. I want to say that to you, Aquarius. And also this came down for your reading with your person. It's a very deep, soulful connection. And I feel like you are waiting, some of you. Let's see what's going on. And your person was sending messages very soon. I pretty much never forget message cards, you know, from a previous reading. I really just get everything ready and smudge. And I know that sounds funny, but it's, you know, having burning sage and clearing the space, the energies. And I get really ready, and I don't often forget those messages. And those were meant for you. And this came down twice because then it came down again. They kind of threw it down again. So there is a very strong feeling of love here, too, I want to say to you. Thank you, spirit guides and angels. Can you tell us more about Aquarius and their person? Look, okay. Yeah, guys, you were in some cycles with this person. Look. And some of you were trying to get a little bit of control over that. But here's the other thing. The round and round, I believe you had the round and round, the cycles last week. But the thing about the never-ending story, I think you got this too last week, Aquarius. Here we go again. Yeah, this is that energy of you telling yourself stories that may not even, that don't even serve you. Or some of you living in your own past in your head, or believing some stuff about worthiness and whatnot. You're lovable. You're worthy, okay? Those stories that are negative and no longer serving you that you're telling yourself, Spirit wants you to let them go, okay? Let them go. Physically imagine it. Write a letter. burn the letter, do your some rituals. We can talk about that as well another time. There's a whole lot of stuff I have for you guys in store, by the way. But there's some deep, there's a feeling of healing for you, is what I want to say. You're in your healing now, Aquarius. And some of you still have love for your person and want your person back. Some of you are more focused on where you're at now and not wanting to move on. And that's either way, you guys, just take care of yourself regardless. But there is this energy here still. I thought maybe it was a little bit, but it's a little stronger than I thought. I'm still wanting to come and give you a big ol' hug. But you have this also here, yes, no, love, me, you, maybe. Because there's this feeling still a little bit of indecisiveness here as well. Okay, and this is also yours. Okay. The Fates card. Guys, this came down, I just have to tell you, for Libra. Libra also had Blessed, had the Fates card, had, what else was there? It was actually crazy. It was a very beautiful reading. Not crazy, beautiful. And your reading is beautiful as well, Aquarius. Look, this is a fated connection. Your person knows that, you know that. And here's the thing with fated connections. Look, it's right below regeneration here. That's a really interesting thing going on. Is a lot of times connections are fated. We're meant to be with them. But for some of you, I feel like you know this, your person knows this, or you're realizing this, but you're still moving on. You've learned lessons. You've learned the lessons maybe that you needed to learn from this connection. That's not for everyone, because some of you, I feel this very, there's this kind of in limbo feeling, but with your person, but you're moving on a little bit, and you're healing is what I want to say. You're healing. I feel you're healing, and I'm really happy for you with that, because it feels like it was intense, and some of you aren't sure whether or not you want to go on with your person. You've kind of been waiting and left the doors open, so to speak, or the truth be told card with the window open, And yeah, and some of you have just been waiting and you're not sure what you want to do. But this is a fated connection, whether or not you're with your person. You are meant to meet. Some of you might be still feeling like you're meant to be together. All right, you guys, this was coming down for Gemini. This can be, first of all, your person coming in with an offering, okay? Literally. And it's coming right below this to be fair card, where I feel like there was an imbalance. So they're wanting to right the wrong, is what I want to say here. And we already saw that. They're literally they kind of want this reassurance, because they're feeling the energy here. The other thing about this card I want to tell you is it sometimes can be about love coming your way. So whether this is your person coming back or a new person, I love that for you. Possibly even your new person's, the connection with them being fated as well. And aren't they? Anyway, there are lessons to be learned in our connections with people. And that's the other thing I want to say to you, Aquarius. Please look for signs. Make sure you are opening up your third eye, as we would say, and looking for the messages, okay? Whether they're here today, there's a message, many messages, totem that speaks to you, whatever. They're also coming to you in your life in many ways, with stuff happening and people saying things and having that moment where you say, oh, that's deja vu. I imagined that, or this already happened. A lot of those things happen, lights and seeing words or finding a penny or whatever it is, that is especially finding a penny, that is your, one of your guardian angels letting you know that they're there for you. And oftentimes it's people that we love that have departed. But I just want to say for you to trust your intuition, okay? And you have free will, you know that, but trust yourself and trust your gut instincts, okay? I say it a lot because it's really important to me. Gut instincts are guardian angels, okay? Even simple things like driving along the, the highway and feeling like you really should get off at this exit, but you're like, wow, but then it takes me 10 minutes longer. I want to go this way. And you fight it. And then you end up in traffic because there was a huge accident or whatever. That is your gut instinct. And that's what I mean. Okay. And oftentimes that initial gut instinct is the one that's, that we dismiss it, you know, and a lot of times that is our message, you know, but we get so conditioned in life, and as we get older too, children are so much better at connecting than we are. Look, okay, guys, this did come down for Libra. I'm just going to put that out there. These were Libra cards as well. This is your person coming back here. Look, this is a dove. There's love here all around. We already know it's guided by your angels. Look at that. There are feathers coming off. And look what your beautiful dove is holding here. Do you see that? I don't know if that's focusing, but this is an olive branch. And for those of you that don't know, I'm sure most of you do, but there are people from other countries here, sometimes even are reading subtitles. So I just want to say to you that an olive branch can mean somebody wanting to come and offer peace, make peace with you. So for some of you, it will be making peace and possibly moving on. But for others, it's with your person. Because look, we do have this love. Could be your person, could be someone new. Amazing. And we have blessed here. I love that for you. The Fates card. It's a really strong reading for you, Aquarius. And there's this energy of you in healing mode now, or getting ready to go into that, okay? There's some stuff for you to look at here. For those of you that feel like you might be in a little bit of chaos or something here, we have the never-ending story, some things that maybe you're telling yourself. There is some need for you to, we saw the take a nap card come down. I saw the to the sea, which is this calming, kind of going with the flow, being more peaceful with yourself as well, and trusting yourself here. There's a lot of that, and there's a lot of Aquarian energy here. I just want to say again, you're here, your energy is very strong, and this need for healing, if you're not already in it. And also your person could be an Aquarius or have it in their chart as well. But again, remember, that's never something that you have to worry about, okay? And look, this was waiting for you. The last card. I generally stop here unless more cards are coming, and this was waiting. And look what it is. It's the Soulmates card. You guys, you literally got blessed in Soulmates last week. You have the Fates card here. You have this regeneration, this 10 here. The end of this cycle is coming, if it's not already there for you, I want to say to you. And regardless of your person, Aquarius, there's a very strong need for you to take care of yourself and heal and step back, go with the flow, let go, let God, let nature take its course. That kind of stuff is coming through really strong. If you're not already there, any negative self-talk, you need to get yourself out of that, okay? You are deserving of love. You're very lovable, and you are not the mistakes that you made. Those are things that have happened to you, and things that have happened to you in the past. These are all things that are coming up. There's this healing needing to happen here, okay? You know, really interesting. Gosh, I feel like I want to, let me get this for you here. Just 1 second. It's Gabriella Bernstein cards. These were not on the plan for today, but I'm feeling like they need to come down for you. Okay, so just a second here. Well, there's a flyer too that was meant for you. It's feeling like you needed this today. I don't know why, but the more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more universe will deliver. The universe will deliver. This is beautiful, and this needed to come for you today. I love this. Look at all the stars, Aquarius. Look at the stars. That song's coming to my head, Coldplay. Look how they shine for you. Okay, my voice is not very strong today, but that's not what this is. This is for you. It's a special card for you. The more I tune my energy, I say it again, okay? With appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. Look, it goes right there with your breathe card. That's for you. That's special. I really was not planning to pull them, but that I felt like I needed to get a message for you. We're going to look at love messages to you from your person. Wow, that was really fast. The day you came into my life was the day I crowned you king, queen of my heart. All right, guys, that was a really quick one too. Thank you for being there for me. So your person wants to acknowledge that. And I'm not surprised by it. Your connection is a very soulful one. You have a very soulful, deep connection, also very passionate and emotional too, but very soulful. You guys, I feel like, shared a lot of the same beliefs. Not all of them. There's some differences, but some of your core beliefs. And also a lot of you were just having long conversations that were kind of never ending. We have been through every up and down together. Yeah, I'm not surprised by this because I did feel this tower moment sort of in the cut deck, you know, and we're not even in tarot right now. But that came down for you, and we have the regeneration card. So we're going to keep going here. What do you want to say to your Aquarius? Gosh, you guys, they're really quick to talk here. Is your person talkative normally? Because they have been today already, just sending messages when we weren't even ready. All I have ever wanted is to have you for life. Okay, so yeah, this is actually, I want to put this here with your soulmates card. Yeah, but there's definitely some conflicting stuff going on with you. You guys, I want to say to you too, if you watch my readings or follow my channel, you know that I often talk about penguins. I love them. Don't we all? They're wonderful. You know, that they choose one mate for their life. And they, you know what, how they propose, sort of? I know that sounds silly. Penguins, they give pebbles, pebbles to each other. I just want to say that is really, truly what happened with me and my person, were rocks collected on a beach in Greece for me and presented to me. It was quite literally this card. And now look, that doesn't mean you're going to get a rock. Could be. It could be a wedding. Could have been that you were engaged, okay? That might be the case, I have to say to you. But the point is that there's a really deep, soulful connection, and it's a very simple, sweet connection as well. And I also felt this with Libra, I want to say. But yeah, and look, there's the key. There's a penguin holding a key, and there's the heart. And there's a person putting their head under here. So accepting the pebble for sure. Look, there's the key, opening it up. I really love this. I could just go on and on about penguins, so I'm going to stop now, which I will do for you, by the way, but not today. All I have ever wanted is to have you for life. We saw that already. I'm going to put it back here. Oh, right. Gosh, they wanted to send that again. That's crazy. I thought it was a new message, but I got distracted with soulmates. Okay. Yeah. All I have ever wanted is to have you for life. And that is what the penguins do. Okay. It doesn't mean that it's the only penguin they've ever met. I'm sure they've met lots of penguins, but they choose their penguin. All right. They choose their person. I want to say to you, these are yours. Hi guys. Wow. I looked up right as the camera stopped. Whew. I'm hiding my true feelings. All right. We know that there's a lot of love here. Your person loves you. I feel like there's some regret here too. It's very, I have the same feeling with your reading that I did with Libra too. There's sort of this peaceful feeling here with your person, the dove flying with this olive branch offering. They're hiding their feelings. It could be that there were some other people involved, you guys, in your connection. And so there's sort of the separation as part of that, and they're not coming clean, so to speak, telling you, your love awakens my soul and it makes me reach for more. That is a very twin flame message for you. That's what happens. Twin flame soulmate connections, deep spiritual connections. You make each other better people, I want to say. And that's when sometimes when the change of the wind card comes up, which is, it has not for you today. I believe you had it last week. It can be about drifting apart sometimes. And that's sort of feeling of, yeah, not bringing out the best in somebody anymore. And sometimes that makes us drift away so that we can kind of ascend and learn lessons and improve ourselves, for not necessarily just for other people, you know, actually for ourselves. Why don't I put it the way I want to put it? For ourselves, okay? But it does benefit, of course, all of our relationships and coming back with people when we have worked on things that are triggering us, that sort of thing. Okay, it's a very twin flame soulmate message for you. I'm going to put this here. Actually, I'll leave that there. We're going to look at song messages to you from your person. Twin flame soulmate song messages. Now look, these can be songs that you recognize. Could be that you know the songs, or you know the artist, or maybe not. Maybe there's just a line in there for you. Or maybe you don't recognize anything. It's the message, okay? They want to send you this message. So look for the message, whatever that's going to be. You never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. The Beach Boys, God only knows. Yeah, this is definitely a blessed connection. That's confirmation of that for you, Aquarius. It's a lot like getting the higher power card. I feel like you got the higher power card last week. Maybe not. What do you want to say to your person? We've got a special bond that'll never break. Because, darling, you and I are soulmates. Josh Turner. Yeah, we know that. There's your soulmate card. You had it last week. You had the blessed card last week. You guys, you have the fates card this week. This is definitely a soulmate connection. There's a very, very strong twin flame soulmate energy here. Your souls are, yeah, you're very deeply connected and spiritual too with each other. Okay, I'm going to put this here so that you can still see the fates card, but now you can also see your soulmates card. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. I can't help falling in love. I love that for you. And the thing about this card is I did see To the Sea come down twice when I was getting ready. I think I told you that. So that's really a strong feeling too of going with the flow for some of you. And we talked about that a lot. Okay, this also came down for Libra, just to put that out there. It's going to take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 me or more could ever do. 100 men or more could ever do. Excuse me, Toto, Africa. What do you want to say to your person? Okay, these are the last messages from this deck, you guys. And the wonder of it all is that you just don't realize how much I love you. Yeah, I do feel like with that Y card coming down on the cut deck that some of you are questioning that. That's for sure. But understandably, because I sensed kind of a tower moment going on. We see the regeneration card, so we know there's some stuff that has happened between you. The sun is gone, but I have a light. Nirvana. Dumb. Interesting. Yeah, this is sort of like the connection has gone, separated. This is about the disconnect between you guys, and they have, they want to come back. They do have this idea that they'll come back as somebody new here for you, but this is a really strong connection. They do feel kind of dumb. I'm not really sure what they're trying to say there. I have to be honest. Something they've done or said. Take that as it resonates, you guys. Aquarius, here we go, some more. Look at this. Wait, I was singing this actually very badly. I am actually, I do sing, but that was not what I was doing earlier. I was kind of, a little scratchy throat. But look, that song was coming in my head. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. Coldplay Yellow. So Aquarius, this is for you. Special message, okay? Your person is thinking about you at night. They're probably dreaming about you. I'm not in their dream head, but they're saying that they're thinking about you like all through the night. So that is dreaming. And I feel like you are too. You're also sending each other telepathic messages. And Aquarius, this is a super strong Aquarian energy too. So it could be that they're Aquarius or that it's in their chart, or you could even have, I just feel this really, there's a really strong Aquarius energy, because some of you might be cross watchers. Some of you might be watching like we talked about and not even know why you're here. But that's super strong. All right, guys, we're going to look at volume 2 here. Twin Flame Soulmate Song Messages. I do have 10 volumes, so we will get through some of the other decks another day. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. The Scientist, Coldplay. There's Coldplay again. Interesting. Yeah, I also feel like for some of you there was this sort of coldness going on too, because I feel like you were Aquarius. Some of you were chasing. I feel like maybe physically not, as we talked about. There is this need of you wanting to control things here and need to step back from that. But I feel like your person was being kind of cold too. This ghosting was going on, is what I want to say. There was some ghosting going on here. And there could be a connection to, obviously, with Coldplay for you guys, but I do feel like that's your person sending that message. And they do have regrets for how they treated you. And don't like this separation. What do you want to say to your Aquarius? What do you want to say? Okay. As God is my witness, I try to be strong, but my turn, I'm on fire. Don't string me along. Flame Twin, Nora Jones, guys. This another lyric from this song came down for Libra, I want to say. But we already know this is a very twin flame soulmate connection here. They're acknowledging that, just as we talked about it, about this chasing. You're the only one I can talk to, the only one I can really read. I know you give because you want to. Don't you think it's time you learn to let yourself receive? I was born to love you, Ray LaMontagne. Beautiful song, beautiful message. Your person is acknowledging that you were giving more, and we talked about that with the balance card here. And some of you are weighing that out now, your options out. Well, do you want to move on? Look, and you have this potential new love coming down here. And for a lot of you, I feel like this is your person coming back. And it could even be both you guys. That's what this can also mean. Some of you are thinking about it. And also when I say weighing your options, it's because some of you do have another person around your love energy already. That's not for everyone, but I can feel that and you're not really sure. Yeah, your person knows that too. And they're wanting to give you more. They recognize it too, that you were giving more. The balance was not even here. Recognizing a lot. Admitting, I want to say as well. Okay. Because honey, your soul can never grow old. It's evergreen. Baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. Thinking out loud. Ed Sheeran. Okay, there's some more twin flame soulmate energy. I don't know. We know that. Yeah, this is like a long haul thing, I have to say. You know, and sometimes with faded connections, we talked about it. For some of you, you feel like, well, I've learned, I'm done. And I do feel that energy from some of you, but it doesn't take away that this is a faded connection, you guys. It's a very soulful connection. And at one time, you thought you were going to marry this person, or vice versa here. You might even have already been engaged. We do have that energy coming through where the penguins do offer the pebbles to their soulmate. They're one mate for life, okay? I'll be your dream. I'll be your wish. I'll be your fantasy. Truly, madly, deeply, Savage Garden. Okay, where are we going to put this? Let's stick it there for you. I'm warmed up now. Let's go. Beyonce, Crazy in Love. Yeah, let's put this here, although I kind of feel like it belongs over here. I don't want to cover these important cards for you. Oh, I see the light and the heat in your eyes. Oh, I want to be that complete. I want to touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes, Peter Gabriel. Yeah, there's this acknowledgement that for some of you, your person maybe feels like they weren't good enough. Be interested to see if that card comes down in the Tarot Closet deck. But they do have a lot of admiration for you guys. And passion, but we already talked about that. This is your last card in this deck. Fade into you. Strange you never knew. Fade into you. I think it's strange you never knew, Mazzy Star. Guys, what is that message for you? I feel like it's this, some of you just having questions for your person if they loved you. They're confirming that, okay? There is a deep connection here between you guys. It's very deep. It's a fated connection, and we talked about that with fate. Sometimes we move on and we learn our lessons. And, you know, you have one twin flame in life, but you can have many soulmates, you guys. Okay, I'm just trying to see what I have grabbed here and what I haven't. Just kind of making things a little bit nicer. I should give up, right? It's always so messy. Okay, we're going to look at this Soul Messages deck. Like I said, I'm feeling very love messagey this week. Direct messages to you from your person, Aquarius. Do you want to say to your Aquarius? Okay, it's a sticky one. This longing for you is intense. Yeah, I believe it. I do believe that because, let's put it here. They have already said that. There's a physical longing too. Some of you are long distance and haven't actually, have met up, but some of you haven't. But that doesn't take away from the longing and the passion, you guys. When you're connected to somebody, you can feel that, well, a million miles away, you know? I don't think any of us are really a million miles away from each other, or are we? Physically. You touched my soul so deeply, guys. Yeah, I really love that for you. I'm just going to move things up a little bit so that we don't... Can you see that? I don't know. There we go. Yeah, there is a really strong... So, oh, that one was up. That's for you. Sometimes I cry myself to sleep. This came down today. That doesn't come down very often. Okay, yeah, your person is definitely thinking about you in the evenings and crying themselves to sleep. And a lot of times that brings on these intense dreams. Is there anything else you want to say here? Okay. I'm ready to take all the blame. Wow. Okay, that's intense. I think it takes two, but there was an imbalance here in this connection, and there was a kind of like a tower moment, like this regeneration, the fires, you know. And I don't want to be disrespectful for the fires that are going on, but it is sort of you know, it's like with the forest, it regenerates after, and it's nature, and we have this nature, let nature take its course card sort of coming down here with the breathe. And I did see the go with the flow, interesting, which is water. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but also very emotional. This need to take care of yourself and step back a little bit. Okay. So last message. My heart and soul scream out for you. Actually, this one here is for you too. I trust the universe will bring us together. Guys, yeah, that's beautiful. That is definitely the fate, the blessed card, which you also got last week. Okay, guys, I'm going to put this down here. I'm going to do the last love messages deck. Tarot Closet love messages. Let's see what your person wants to say. What do you want to say to Aquarius? Okay, that was quick. Wow, there's actually, these were in my hand as well. Don't give up on us. All right, so for some of you in this energy of feeling like you want to move on, they're sending that message through. Though I don't feel that strongly. I feel like you've been kind of waiting for your person, a lot of you. I'm so sorry that I hurt you. Yeah, I was waiting for an apology to come down. So there is a confirmation of that. Although you're going to want that in a message. I'm going to say person, however that person wants to come to you, because some of you don't live near each other. My world is dark without you. Guys, yeah. There's also some remnants of this fire here with your person, you know. You were in this together. These are also yours. I'm waiting for the right time. I still want you. I feel like some of you asked your person this and they're telling you, okay? Where are we going to put anything, right? All right, do you have anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to say? Thank you. Okay, this is it, you guys. I really want to see you. Yeah, we were just talking about that. For some of you, it's going to be difficult because it's far, but for others, it's not that far away. You might even live in the same town. They're wanting to see you. Please wait for me. There's a very strong sense of them feeling like you're moving on. And I think that that energy is that you guys are in healing mode, which can be scary sometimes if somebody thinks you're leaving. But some of you will be. Some of you need to. And you guys remember, this is not applying to toxic, abusive relationships. If this is where you are, then this is not your person, okay? Because that is not somebody abusive, is not okay, and that's not love. So I just want to put that out there for you. If it's something you're experiencing now, if you are in it, please get help. Get off this reading, okay? I love you, but I want you to take care of yourself and understand what this is, okay? The last message, I am afraid to contact you. Yeah, this is a really strong energy that your person is also a little bit afraid to upset the healing, if that makes sense here. And also feeling a little bit comfortable, like some of you are not leaving because they know this spiritual connection, but I know that's not for everyone. And also, you know, that energy of feeling like you're not leaving is like, well, you might, so you better hurry up. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna set this down. Where do I want to put this? Golly. All right, we're gonna look at some totems. This reading went on very long. I'm going to pull them away from the camera because it's loud. I do not look. These can be messages from your person, from spirit. Wow, you guys. All right. First of all, look, here's a number 4. So foundations and stability and manifesting that. We did see the Y card with no foundations. Well, and we know that you had kind of like a tower thing. Look, it's landing here. My world is dark without you. Okay, yeah, they're kind of trying to manifest you back here. Interesting. And look, you have this owl here. So this is definitely somebody's, I feel like this is you. I really feel like this belongs over your head here. Really, I feel like it's this, like the deep knowing card. I feel like some of you know. Some of you are in this healing mode now. And for those of you that don't, trust your instinct. Trust what you are feeling, your gut instincts, okay? Your intuition. Also, I do feel like literally like with the owl that some of you are real night owls, especially those of you in different time zones than your person. But regardless, you're doing a lot of your thinking and song searching and all this stuff with them at night, like late at night. This is what I want to say to you. Look, this is like getting the serendipity card, you guys. That came down for Gemini and Libra, actually. But this is a spirit putting love in your path, and we see that here with exchanging gifts. So some of you, it's your person coming back. Others, it can be new love, and it can be a soulmate, you guys. There is more than one soulmate. I need to say that, okay? Again, not a twin flame. That's a lucky thing to have there. And look, you have 2 different leaves here, so it could literally be that somebody is Canadian. That won't be for everyone, but that's a double confirmation of this change taking place. I'm putting these here with the regeneration card because the leaves will be coming here. In fact, they're already coming, you guys. Things are already changing for you. They're already coming here, so that's good. And look, it pushed the transformation, the butterfly here, so that was also meant for you. Because look, here's another butterfly. There's definitely some transforming going on for you, which is painful. It's not as beautiful as everybody thinks. So that's spirit acknowledging that for you. But also I'm putting it here with your let go, let God, sort of nature take its course for yourself, just backing up a little bit and taking care of yourself and not, you know, chasing that sort of thing. And look, you guys, you got the planet of love here. You got this last week. Capricorn. Some of your person might be Capricorn, or it's in your chart or their chart, but this is Saturn, you guys. This is the planet of love. So this is your love reading, and this is coming through very intensely. I'm going to put this here with your soulmates. I love that that came down for you again. So that's your reading. Like I said, I could really go on, and I already did. Eventually, we will be taking readings much further with extendeds, but not for a while. They're already so quite long, so it's going to have to, you're going to be really committed to want to continue watching after over an hour. I think that's what this has been. Anyway, I really appreciate you being here, and I wish you so much love and light, Aquarius. I hope things work out for you. Also, I look forward to seeing you again. But in the meantime, please take really good care of yourselves, okay? I'll see you next time. Bye.